Hi, I'm Joan. Today we're going to discuss the G position. Now you play in G position with your right hand starting with your 1 on G, above middle C. So right here we've got middle C. Here's these group of two black notes. Right here is middle C, so you've got C, D, E, F, now G. Now put your 1 on G and your 2 on A, your 3 on B, your 4 on C, and your 5 is on D. So G, A, B, C, D. Now with your left hand, you play with your 5 on G above your C position. So this is where you would normally play in your C position. So C, D, E, F, G. Now put your 5 there. 5 is on G, 4 is on A, 3 is on B, 2 is on C, and 1 is on D. So that's G, A, B, C, and D. Now the root chord for G position, otherwise known as the 1 chord, the G major chord, you have G, you have B, and you have D. Now you play that with your 1, 3, and 5 in your right hand, and you play that with your 5, 3, and 1 in your left hand. Now the C major chord in second inversion, which is otherwise known as the 4 chord, is G on bottom with C and E on top like this. Now in our right hand, our 1 is on G, and we move our 3 and our 5 up to C and E. So we normally have G and our 3 and 5 on B and D. So we just move it up right there. So we've got G, C, and E. Now, same thing with our left hand. We've got our G major chord, G, B, and D. Now we've already got our 2 right here. So we're going to play our 5 on G. Our 2 is on C, and we move our 1 up to E. Okay, so we've got G major chord. Now we're going to move up to C major. So this is the 1 chord. This is the 4 chord. Now the 1 chord. Now the 4 chord. Now the 1 chord. Now the 4 chord. Okay, so now let's talk about the V7 chord. In the case of G position or G major, the V7 is D7. So here, right here, we've got G. And C is a 4th, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So since C is a 4th and this is the C major chord, that's why it's called the 4 chord. Now move 1 more note up. You've got G, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5. Now the 5, 7 is, you can barely see it here, but you've got G, F sharp, and A. And now you're going to add the 7th to it, which is a C. D, F sharp, A, C. Now, let's get back to our G position. So we've got G, B, and D. That's our root chord. And now we can play the D7 by playing the 1 on F sharp and put our 5 and 4 on D and C, like this. So here's our 5, our 4. Now stretch that 1 down to F sharp. Now we've got G major. We've got C major. Now we've got D7 right here, G major. So we've got the 1 chord, the 4 chord, and now the 5/7, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's a 7th. So we just invert that. So it's D, C, and our 1 on F sharp. So 5/7. 1 chord, 4 chord, 5/7. Now, same goes for our left hand. You've got the G major chord right here. Now you've got the C major chord. Back to our G major chord. Now our 5/7, we're going to put our 1 on D, our 2 on C, and we're going to stretch our 5 down and grab this F sharp. Our 5/7. So 1 chord, 4 chord, 5/7, 1 chord, 4 chord, and 5/7, 1 chord. Okay, so now playing in the G position, your 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is on G, A, B, C, and D. It's in root position. In your right hand, and your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is on G, A, B, C, and D in your left hand. Now the G major chord has 1 sharp, and that is F sharp, F sharp. So to play the G major scale, you will play the G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Now we kind of grazed this a bit when we played the D7, which has the F sharp at the bottom. Now, if you want to learn more about the G major scale, I've made a video regarding this here on my YouTube channel, so check that out. But that's all I have for today. I hope this has helped you. If it's helped you, just click the like and subscribe button below, and I'll see you soon.